We're going to Corfu.
This is part of our 2-week trip in Greece.
We just did an amazing road trip through Delphi and Olympia.
And now to an island. We are going to a club. After almost 2 weeks in Greece, this is our final destination, but don't worry, we may not have a long time here, but we did so much. The first thing was actually arriving in one piece though, and for a second there, I thought we would not make it. As the plane is descending, all we could see was water, and although that water may have been such a pretty blue, it was still terrifying. It was all worth it though when we make it to the hotel. Accommodation here is much more affordable than other islands like Santorini, and so we got a bargain. The hotel has access to a private beach and the views, they're just so amazing. The only downside we would later find out is that in this humid island, the bathroom never dries. The floor just gets so wet from a shower and there is no drying after that. But it's just the first night here, so let's enjoy Every place we've been to here in Greece has been completely different. There's about 115,000 or 130,000 people here. That's the population, which is so big. I didn't expect, because we went to Santorini and they said that the population there, not during tourist season, it's about 8 to 10,000. Like, comparing the two, this is huge. And the island is known to locals, and I think in Greek, as Kerkyra. Every time that we were telling people we were going to Corfu, like all the Greek locals, they had no idea where we were going. So I think that's why, because they don't call it that. I guess that Corfu was from like the English who were here. TJTV's own. That's right, for no reason other than Talissa loves cats, she decided to video every single cat we saw in our trip to Greece.
I already found 3 cats just at the hotel. According to our taxi driver, Corfu is the greenest island in Greece, but that also comes with a lot of mozzies, so we desperately need to find a supermarket to buy some repellent, otherwise we're going to get so many mozzie bites during the night.
My friend.
This is 9 p.m. Now, sleep.
Good morning, look at this beautiful view, and now we are going to get the hotel breakfast. Leave your guesses, what do you think they're going to have for breakfast?
And the answer is a lot. It's the breakfast tour for the people who get just as excited as us about hotel breakfast. And I thought I'd be able to try a little bit of everything every day, but turns out every day there were new things. So we were just in food heaven. Straight from the hotel, we just go down the stairs and we get access to this and the view, which is amazing. My mom drove us here. I'm gonna share a screenshot of what Google Maps looked like, because it was crazy. It was like a zigzag and it was uphill and downhill, but now let's see the beach. Luckily the beach had actual sand and not pebbles, because I am not a fan of pebble beaches, okay? They hurt my feet. I still prefer like yellowish, whitish sand like we have in Australia, but the water here with no waves just makes it so worth it. You can just go in the water and relax. The water is really clear though. The water is so pretty.
I don't think there's any seaweed here. That is a win.
That is a good, okay, that's a win. That's a win. It goes up like 100 points just because of that.
You won't believe what we're gonna do. We are gonna go on a jet ski. Tassie and our mom are going first.
I can't believe it. I'm so scared. When I woke up that morning, I had no idea I was going to go jet skiing. Actually, until about 5 minutes before getting on, I had no idea. But it's always been on my bucket list and it was so much fun. But I definitely had a lot of adrenaline pumping. I kept asking my mom every 5 seconds if she was falling off, and after 10 minutes we switched. I was just too tired and too anxious. Right then, a boat went out, driving quite fast and making a lot of waves, which made it all much more scary, so we came back. Going like 3 kilometers an hour, and when it was harder I was going like 8. That was it. We weren't even moving that much, but it was so scary because there's no seatbelt, there's no helmet, there's like nothing, and you can literally just slip off. There's a boat like looking out and he'll like come get us if we need, but
Oh my gosh, I did it.
Then it was Talissa's turn. She's going with our dad.
I think I'm going first, and then I want to ask if we can swap halfway through.
They're definitely the more fearless out of us, and they were ready to hop on and go. Look at them, little specks out there in the water, and they did switch halfway, which is exactly what Talissa wanted, and they did it by themselves out in the open water, so I am so impressed by that.
That was so much fun. I was not expecting to jet ski today, and I wasn't expecting to like it so much. I felt like I was going really fast. Did it look like I was going fast?
Not as fast as other people. I think other people were going like 100k per hour. It was faster than me and mom.
I got up to 20 k's per hour.
We're having our own summer holidays, like if we lived in Europe and came here for the beach. It feels like that. It's like a movie. It's actually really nice now with the sun. Those fish when we went in the water, they were like little fish. I'm just glad I didn't feel any, because I feel like I wouldn't have stayed in the water if I felt them. A lot of this island looks a lot more Italian than Greek. That's because of a few hundred years of Venetian rule here in the past, and then the British also came here after. History lesson over, and now remember how I said that landing here was scary as all you could see is water? Well, we're going to the best lookout to see the planes. It's coming. I don't like this though. I don't like it. See that? We landed like right there, so you can see why I was so freaked out, why I said it was so scary coming down, because it's just water and that little bit of grass. It's literally right there. That's the edge, and there's rocks there. So if you fall to a rock.
This is scarier than the jet ski.
5:30 p.m. here, and it's crazy to think that if we were in Australia, things would already be closing. We would lose so much of what we can see and do. Here, things close so much later, which is so good because we get to enjoy it for so much longer. Good. I still want things to open early, but then stay open later as well, because you know, you work and then things close, and here you can actually go and see things, especially for tourists. You can actually stay the whole day out. Now for the first time, we're heading to the city centre of Corfu. The first stop, the old town and the fortress there.
Enter if you dare. There's also so many birds. Wait. Where are we going? Oh, there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
It's dinner time and we're looking for food, but we get distracted by this really cute dessert place, so you know that's going to be my dinner. We've already tried the ice cream. Is it good?
It's so good. How did the mini cone?
My donut? No, it's good. I'm not gonna film myself eating because it's gonna be a mess. I only have one hand here, but we know it's good. We know. And it's in the old town that you can really see the Venetian architecture here in Corfu. It is so pretty to walk around here. Good morning, and we wake up to another delicious breakfast spread.
This was our impulse purchases from yesterday. They're bags.
And this one, you can actually make it work. We're in Casa Parlante, which is a historic 19th century mansion for aristocrats, I think. So we get to see all the interior and how it was, but they also have like animatronics. Like, is that like a robot thing? I don't know what it is, but we're gonna see it. I got some interesting facts from the tour. It was a guided tour. This is not going to be in any order. It's just going to be the notes I took.
I saw that you were actually taking notes.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
I'm going to forget as soon as I step out of there and we see something else. In every room, it was like colored differently, and the lamps match the walls.
And then the living room was blue because
Yeah.
that was supposed to bring good luck.
Yes, Venetian blue to be specific. And then the really sad, shocking part was that all the servants who worked there did not live there. They did not get any salary from working there at all. Yeah, they would be provided with housing like close by and food and then medication. And the reason they didn't get any salary is because they had a salary, they could then buy property and then they would leave the house, and they don't want them to leave that really low class and also stop being a servant.
So they were stuck there.
Oh, and even the door for the servant entry, they had like a specific door through the pantry, and the door was tiny.
It was so low. So when the servants go in, they bow down.
To remember that they are inferior. Afionas is a really quaint and pretty town in Corfu. Basically, if you want really cute Insta photos, go there. It's also known for its amazing sunsets. Corfu really is a beach holiday sort of town. If you visit it, I recommend going to the old town and fortress, that bridge for plane spotting, and then picking a beach and just soaking in the sun and maybe doing some water sports. It's really like a beach kind of holiday island.
Not over yet.
We did something unmissable in Athens. We're not done yet. We have one night in Athens before we have to catch our flight and spend a whole day on a plane again. This is our 5th time at this airport.
Tomorrow we come back for the 6th time.
Whoa, this is our home, guys. And if you know us, you know we are not going to waste a single moment of this holiday.
The pigeons have taken over the park.
This lift is very tiny.
Ready for room tour? To my group.
Okay. Very simple, but the shower is actually really decent. The one we stayed in, where was it? Delphi was the tiniest thing ever. So we decided on doing something a little bit crazy. Last night in Greece, and Talissa, what are we doing? We are going to a club. Apparently, it's like a very Greek style nightclub. Yeah, and our poor dad, he has to go as well.
Our mom is very excited to go there.
To just see, just like experiment. I think we'll be there like an hour max, right?
I was thinking 10-20 minutes.
Then
We
we
will love it. Maybe we'll stay. I think it closes at 6 a.m.
And come back for breakfast and not even sleep.
Once to find out. Maybe we will stay until 6.
We asked some locals and the consensus was banana, so that is where we went, and no surprise, we were definitely out of place there. There was more staff than guests when we got there, but that's just because it's too early for nightlife in Greece. At least that allowed us to get close to the DJ and listen to some Greek trance music, which I thought was really cool and something really different.
A good experience.
It was.
So we left at midnight, and I think that's when the party was
Just getting
started.
Tomorrow we leave before we leave. There's breakfast. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. Let us know where you would want to go next.
And we're gonna make a playlist full of our Greece videos, so if you haven't watched our previous vlogs, they will be here.
2 weeks of amazing things and all completely different. Greece has just so much to offer. I am going to miss Greece.
Me too.